Hey everyone, this is Lucas for Plunder Plays, and today we are playing Marvel Ultimate Alliance. If you've never played Marvel Ultimate Alliance before, it's a 4-player co-op Avengers game. Well, Marvel Universe game, really, because you can use a crap ton of Marvel heroes in this. Uh, there's not a rumor, but Square Enix is working on a game called Avengers Project. If it's half as good as the Ultimate Alliance games, I'll be way happy. Normally, my team does not have Venom on it, but for this playthrough, we will be using Venom because I just saw Venom last night. I figured we'd talk about the movie a little bit. Uh, and I'm going to apologize in advance. Seth was supposed to join me for this episode, but normal Comic Plunder shenanigans happened, and it's just me. You're stuck with me. I'm sorry. However, I will say Cap being on the team is good, and this being mainly an Avengers team does bode well because I read Captain America this week and Avengers this week. So I'll talk about those as well as talking about Venom. With the game in mind, though, right now, go ahead and go straight there, blah, 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 blah. This is level, I think, 3. I just beat the Atlantis level, and I was going to actually do that. Actually, I actually recorded some stuff for it, but number one, it's a water level, and number two, it was just boring. There's not a lot going on in that level, whereas this one, there's a bit more fun to be had. Let's see, where am I going? Kill the terracotta war. Ooh, one shot. Ah! God, this game is fun. Number 2 is even fun too. The roster's not as great, but the story's, I don't know, maybe the story isn't as good. I go back and forth on this. I like the story more. This one's out. Kill some people. There we go. Alright. The gimmick of this mission is that we are at the Valley of Spirits. We're going after the Mandarin. She shows up in Atlantis, did some shenanigans, to fight him. And of course, me being the, oh my god, everything's Taste of Venom. Being Venom is good because we're about to talk about the Venom movie. Saw it last night. In short, if we talk about the pros first, the pros are Tom Hardy as Venom. The cons, everything else. The plot was all over the place. The CGI was an embarrassment. The villain was non-existent for most of it. It wasn't a well-made movie. That being said, it is worth the price of admission to watch Tom Hardy go bonkers. If you've seen any review talk about this movie, then you know that everyone praises Tom Hardy for kind of giving his heart. Oh, that's why I didn't know I could bear hug people. For giving his heart soul into it and having the time of his life. And it shows. Especially him, I guess he's talking to himself because he plays the Venom voice as well. But him and Venom, he has charisma. It's just natural charisma. Him and the symbiote play off each other real well. But unfortunately, nothing else in the movie is built up enough to warrant really caring. And the final fight comes down to pretty much what we were talking about in that Venom Nights. To what we talked about on the podcast is it's gonna be a big CGI fight, and you're not gonna be able to tell the difference. And I had trouble finding out who was who. Let's use Iron Man. Taste some repulsion. I missed. No. But Riot was just a big Venom, just a little gray. It was hard to tell. It just wasn't fun. But Eddie talking to himself, or I guess Venom talking to Eddie during the fight, was awesome. Back to Venom. I don't know if you guys know this about Marvel Ultimate Alliance, but it is hard. Use that Thor guy. Taste it. And that's really all I have to say about Venom. I hate to say I told you so, but I had very low hopes going into that movie. If you listen to the podcast and you know that everything that was released, I wasn't exactly stoked on, especially when it came out. It's like, oh, we never wanted the movie to be. That's a weird. We never wanted the movie to be rated R. Well, that's not what we heard the first time. Come on, Dragon Man, just come down. Yeah. Oh no, I didn't think it needed to be rated R, but it's one of those where you hear so many things coming out from production beforehand. Oh, Iron Man's health. That you hear so many things coming out before the movie came out that it just kind of really Iron Man just blew himself up. Ain't that a bitch? I mean, ain't that a shame? I don't know. Venom is worth the price of a matinee ticket. There's the comic Plunder thoughts on Venom. Moving on, let's switch to Cap, because I read Captain America #4 by Ta-Nehisi Coates and Lionel Francis Yu, and it bothers me. Ooh, I can also. It bothers me that no one is talking about this game, or sorry, this comic. No one is talking about Captain America #4. No one's talking about the series. Lionel Francis Yu has done some great work. Ta-Nehisi Coates knows when to step back and let Lionel Yu just do that art magic that he does, because he's a wizard. I'm convinced that he's just a wizard. Oh, ultimately, no. And granted, the plot hasn't. It's not a huge plot. Like Captain America's just been going to different Hydra facilities and beating up Hydra. It's as just about as basic as you can get. But there's something to be said about the way that the series has been done, and it's just handled really well. It helps that Taskmaster is in sport. He is one of my favorite Marvel villains. But aside from that, I read Murder Falcon this week. Go read Murder Falcon. It's amazing. It's, you know those old 80s videos where Rock fixes everything? That's pretty much the premise. Rock music just fixes everything. There's a giant literal Murder Falcon. It's an amazing book. It's Daniel Warren Johnson and Mike Spicer. Taste it, Ultima. It deserves your money. The only other book I read this week was Avengers 9, which is Namor going hog wild on. Hey, there's a portal thing. Of course, it's locked on the other side. Namor going hog wild on the surface world because some of the Atlanteans were killed. We find out that when the Celestials in the first arc crash landed in Atlantis, killing everything. So he has a right to be mad, but we always get mad. It was good. It's the Avengers down there trying to talk and reason with Namor. Namor's new look is really cool. Taste it. I love the way it opens. It opens up with Tiger Shark fighting B-list Avenger Stingray, and it plays very much. Taste it. Plays very much like a typical superhero fight. Like there's banter and like, oh, I can save you, and as soon as Namor shows up, the crap hits the fan. Namor beats Stingray to a pulp, tells him he's not welcome there, and then sicks his sharks on him, his war sharks. And it really sets the stage of just how far off the deep end Namor is willing to go, and how far he's gone. Is that everybody? No, you left. Boom. That's everybody. It's a really good start to the arc. I can't wait to see what happens with Atlantis against the surface world. One of the crazy things is, so the guys that killed some of the Atlanteans, they're held by the Avengers. And Namor, there's a captain that's like, oh, they think they're far from my reach. He drowns them in their own poo. Granted, it was their toilet water, but their own poo. Granted, I don't know Namor's power sets. Namor is one of those characters that when he pops up, I love seeing him, but I haven't read a ton of Namor, aside from his appearances in Iron Man and Cap and Avengers. He's just one of those characters I love to see when they show up. I didn't know he had the power to actually control water, because usually when he fights, it's just, hey, I'm going to use my super strength and Imperious Rex all over you. Alright, let's get Iron Man back on the team if he's able to.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man! Is he still resting? He's still resting. Let's see what Venom looks like in his Marvel Knights gear. Just about the same. Can't do a whole lot with that design. I can't unlock the, I guess it's called the extreme powers. That bothers me. Alright. Yeah, that's the week in comics. There's a couple news things out. Chuck Wendig was just let go from Marvel. I've seen his tweets, and I know why. It's very similar to James Gunn being fired, but I don't know enough to comment without sounding like an idiot, and I'll just leave it at that. Other than that, I think I'm done here. I'm going to take this team, I'm going to beat up the Mandarin. Human Torch. And I hope you guys enjoyed listening to this. Ancient Hall, oh, new powers line. Yeah, we knew that. Like I said, this is always meant to be kind of filler for the Plunder podcast. I don't know when it's coming back. Hopefully it will come back. Just time hasn't been there for us. Is there anything that you guys want to see me play, or do you guys want me to? Is there a certain format you guys want me to do? Do you guys want to put out more episodes? Do you want to see me play more of the Marvel's PS4 Spider-Man? Do you want me to see me play this? Do you not want to see me play anything? Any and all criticisms and comments are welcome. This is something I can do by myself. It's fun. Hey, Iron Man's fully recovered. I can do Iron Man now. So it's something to have fun, and I kind of ramble on a bit. But I enjoy doing it, and I hope you guys enjoy listening and watching. But without further ado, I'm going to get Iron Man back on this team, because I like Iron Man. I like Turtles, I guess. But I'm going to stick with him, stick with this team. Without further ado, I am going to go back and play this game, and I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Thank you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. I will see you guys on the next round.
Let us venture forth and defeat our foes.